Welcome to our video on 7 cooking habits nutritionists suggest adjusting. Nutritionists share practical tweaks to how you cook, portion, and season your meals. We'll cover avoiding high heat methods, controlling oil, preventing repetitive meal prep, cutting back on processed foods, improving meal timing and planning, and boosting flavor with proper seasoning. These simple changes can help you eat healthier without sacrificing taste. 1. Over-relying on high-heat cooking methods. If you're always reaching for the frying pan or firing up the grill to maximum heat, you might be sabotaging your food's nutritional value. Experts recommend moving away from higher-fat cooking methods like frying, to methods that might use smaller amounts of oils like sautéing or baking. High-temperature cooking doesn't just strip away essential vitamins and minerals from your food. It can actually create harmful compounds that your body doesn't need. Think of it this way. When you blast your vegetables with extreme heat, you're essentially forcing all those delicate nutrients to wave goodbye. Steaming vegetables retains more vitamins and minerals than boiling and grilling. Baking instead of frying meats and veggies reduces added fats and calories. Instead of defaulting to deep frying everything, try gentle methods like steaming, braising, or low-temperature roasting. Your taste buds might be surprised by how much more flavor actually comes through when you're not drowning it in oil and heat. 2. Ignoring portion control during meal prep. Common meal prep mistakes include incorrect portions, lack of variety, and poor storage for healthier eating and less waste. Many people think they're being healthy by prepping meals, but they're actually setting themselves up for failure by eyeballing portions instead of measuring them out. This habit can lead to overeating even the healthiest foods, which defeats the purpose of your nutrition goals entirely. Part of the meal planning process involves educating clients on portion control, allowing them to see how much they're eating and prevent overeating or malnutrition. To get started, combine tools like portion control aids, a rotation of recipes, and fresh, seasonal ingredients. This approach helps you create balanced meals without overdoing it. The key is using measuring cups, food scales, or even your hand as a guide. Your palm for protein, your fist for vegetables, and your cupped hand for carbs. 3. Using excessive amounts of cooking oils. Here's something that might shock you. Even the healthiest oils can become problematic when you use too much of them. Eating too much of any fat or oil is also a concern for heart health, and they should all be consumed in moderation. The amount of total fat recommended per day is going to vary person to person, and this can impact how much oil they should use when cooking. The habit of liberally pouring oil into every pan might feel natural, but it's adding unnecessary calories and potentially overwhelming your system with fats. All vegetable oils and seed oils contain different nutrient profiles with a variety of properties. Try measuring your oil with a tablespoon instead of just pouring, and experiment with cooking methods that require minimal or no oil at all. Your wallet and your waistline will thank you. 4. Prepping the same meals every single week. Once you've nailed portion sizes, the next challenge is keeping your meals interesting and enjoyable. Eating the same thing every day might seem convenient, but it can lead to boredom and make it harder to stick to your healthy eating habits. This repetitive approach doesn't just make eating boring, it can also limit the variety of nutrients you're getting from different foods. Keeping meals diverse doesn't mean you need to cook completely different dishes every day. Instead, focus on prepping versatile ingredients that can be used in multiple ways. For example, grilled chicken can easily turn into a salad topping, a wrap filling, or the base for a grain bowl. This approach saves time while keeping things fresh. Think of your meal prep like building with blocks. Prepare individual components that you can mix and match throughout the week. Using seasonal produce not only boosts freshness and flavor but also gives you the best bang for your buck. Think summer tomatoes or fall squash, they're perfect for prepping once and using in several meals. 5. Relying too heavily on processed foods. Even people who think they're eating healthy often fall into the processed food trap without realizing it. A diet reducing processed foods, rich in fruits and vegetables, organic or conventional, is crucial for good health. It's important to prioritize quantity over labels, especially on a budget. Limiting processed foods or takeout to once a week is a great starting point. While clean eating often means avoiding ultra-processed foods, There is a growing movement in the dietary community to view food processing on a spectrum instead of just labeling foods as processed or not. Processed foods are, and can be, an integral part of a healthy diet. The key is understanding the difference between minimally processed foods like canned beans and heavily processed items loaded with additives. The nutrition research has corroborated a whole food, plant-based, minimally processed diet that is low in added sugar, salt, and processed fat, especially with regards to trans fat and saturated fat. 6. Poor meal timing and planning. One of the biggest meal prep mistakes people make is thinking that they need to prep every meal for the week. Instead, take it slow. Choose one meal you struggle to eat healthy the most. Many people treat meal planning like an all-or-nothing endeavor, which often leads to burnout and abandoning healthy eating altogether. One of the big ideas behind meal prep is making it a habit, so you want to identify a day when you can consistently set aside time for it. And because meal prep takes time, it's important to pick a day when you actually have time. Make sure it's a day where you have a few hours to spend. The secret weapon for staying on track with your nutrition, whether your goal is to lose weight, balance hormones, improve your gut health, or simply build more consistent healthy eating habits. Start small by focusing on just one meal that consistently gives you trouble, like breakfast or lunch. 7. Underseasoning and bland cooking. Boring meals can make sticking to healthy eating feel like a chore. But here's the good news. Adding flavor is quick and easy with the right spices and herbs. A well-stocked spice rack can turn simple ingredients into dishes you'll actually look forward to eating. This might seem like a minor issue, but bland food is one of the biggest reasons people abandon healthy eating habits and return to processed, heavily flavored options. Awareness of ingredients used in cooking helps maintain a balanced diet. Using herbs and spices instead of salt can reduce sodium intake, which is beneficial for heart health, and cooking methods can significantly affect the nutrient content of food. Batch seasoning is a time saver that keeps your meals interesting. Divide your proteins into portions and season each with a different flavor profile. For instance, try Mediterranean spices on one, Asian on another, and Mexican on the third. Your spice cabinet should be your best friend, not just decoration on your counter.